Welcome back. This is the 12th video in our Squeeze Setups onboarding guide, and by now you should have a good understanding of how to find a squeeze, how to analyze a squeeze on the charts. In this video, we're going to spend some time learning how to analyze a squeeze via the backtester. Now, on the backtester, you'll notice that you have lots of data available to you. Depending on the symbol, you'll be able to see more data or less data based on how many signals we've had. I'm going to walk you through how to use the backtester, and let's continue sticking with HUT 8 since we've seen the theme there. Now, if you remember, the squeeze that we've been looking at inside of HUT has been off of the 1 hour time frame. So I can set the 1 hour here so that our backtester is checking all of the squeezes on the 1 hour time frame. Now you'll notice in the top right corner, I can change which of the two setups we're looking to backtest, either the slingshot squeeze or the squeeze signal, and we're looking to test this on that 1 hour time frame chart. Say you wanted to test this on the daily, just change it to daily, and boom, your backtest updates automatically. Now we come into the 1 hour time frame charts backtest, and right away you'll have the same data that we saw on the squeeze board. These are the same 19 trades that we saw contributing to the 68.4% win rate. Now, though, we can also start to see what is the average winner versus the average loser. What has been the average trade duration? What does the cumulative equity chart of this particular strategy look like? What I'm looking for here is a bottom left to top right sort of a move. If instead you see something that's more like, say, downward sloping, you know that the strategy doesn't do well. Let's see if we can find one of those. Maybe off of the daily, weekly. It seems like HUT, the squeeze tends to work quite well. There you go, 15-minute. Now we can see that this is below zero. Very easy to see that this is a cumulative equity that's negative, a strategy you would like to avoid. So there's a few different ways to now read the backtester. We have the stats, we have the cumulative equity. You know how to choose different time frames based off of the backtest and change between the two different triggers. Now what's left is the actual trades themselves, studying them in more detail and trying to see when did these happen? Were they all recent? Were they all spread out? What did the trade distribution look like? Inside of all trades, you'll be able to see all of the trades contributing to that 68% win rate that we see up here. So we have 19 trades in total off of the 1 hour, and we can see all 19 of them. The average trade duration for the 1 hour slingshot squeeze trigger was about 12 days. So that 1 hour time frame took still 12 days for this move to play out. It wasn't something that happened right away. You'll also be able to see if a trade was a winner, a loser, its average return, and what the three filters that we care about look like. Do we have confluence? Do we have trend stacked? And do we have a backtest that supports this overall move? If you wanted to change this now to the squeeze signals indicator instead, simply switch this over, and now you'll be able to see what does the backtest look like here. This becomes particularly useful when you're trying to, say, run a backtest for a place where you've seen both the slingshot squeeze and a squeeze signal. It gives you a bigger picture view of what does the performance of this squeeze look like. You now have two different triggers available to run the backtest on, which means two different triggers to study the data, gain patterns, and make better, more informed decisions from. I hope you found this video helpful in understanding how to use the backtester. The backtester is where you can start to do a little bit more of a deeper dive and get a per trade breakdown and some more statistics along with the cumulative equity. Now in the next video, we're going to move on to the watch list. Watch list is similar to the squeeze board, but now you can start to create your own custom watch list of stocks that you care to look at. See you in the next video.